Have you ever decided not to go to an activity because you were feeling anxious? Or have you noticed that when you're feeling confident, your breath and your heart rate are more controlled? You're calmer and feeling a different level of inner strength. If you've ever experienced either of those feelings before, that's where the topic of this video comes in: the mind-body connection. Your physical health and your emotional health are connected. And in the next few moments, I'm going to explain how. My name is Emmanuel with Sandstone Care, and here we treat teens and young adults with mental health, addiction, and substance abuse treatment. So if you're looking for help, I'm going to be sharing with you more resources at the end. Let's get into the video. How does the mind-body connection work? First, it's important to understand that the mind-body connection is communication between your thoughts and your feelings. This means that the way you feel influences the way you think and vice versa. To help break this down, let's start by taking a look at your feelings. When you think of your feelings, you might think of them as something that exists in your mind. But here, the word feeling implies to the physical sensations of your body. Your feelings are a bodily experience. For example, when you're nervous, you might feel it in your gut. Your heart rate starts to go up, and your posture might change from being this open and comfortable to closed and restricted. And because you're feeling this nervousness, you might feel the need to protect yourself. But on the other hand, when you're feeling confident, you feel more relaxed. You stand taller with your head held up higher. And like I mentioned earlier, your breath and your heart rate are a lot more controlled. So as you can see, when you feel a certain type of way, your body reacts. Now, in terms of your thoughts, how you feel does influence what you think about. Ask yourself, what are those thoughts that go through your mind when you're feeling nervous versus what are those thoughts that go through your mind when you're feeling confident? Most likely, they're going to be completely different. When you're feeling nervous, you might have more thoughts that make you see yourself as a weak, shy, or possibly even frightened person. But if you're feeling confident, the thoughts that are going through your mind might be that you're a strong, bold, or even adventurous person. That's why it's important to know that the more time you take to learn how to master your own mind-body connection through practices like yoga and meditation and other therapy I'm going to talk about here in a moment, the quicker and healthier you'll be able to bounce out of negative thought patterns and self-defeating behavior. So, how do you improve your mind-body connection? There are 3 ways you can improve your own mind-body connection, and that is yoga, meditation, and therapy. First, we're going to focus on yoga and meditation. Yoga is the practice of increasing your ability to control your body. It requires you to hold these specific poses and positions that cause stress onto your body. The goal of doing yoga is that over time, you'll learn how to become more comfortable with this discomfort, which will allow you to handle moments of stress even easier and better. Meditation, on the other hand, is the practice of being mindful of your thoughts, but in a non-judgmental way. So instead of constantly trying to control your thoughts, you'll learn how to accept them and realize that not every single thought has to be held onto. Some thoughts, like clouds in the sky, can be looked at and just pass right on through. So if you want to improve your mind-body connection, practice yoga and meditate a lot more often. Doing these activities will allow you to focus on more of what you can control. And no, I'm not saying you can control your thoughts and you can control your feelings, but I am saying that you can help yourself alleviate your stress and anxiety by getting better at controlling your breathing and learning how to internally respond during stressful moments. Another way that I mentioned you can improve your own mind-body connection was therapy. And the 2 types of therapy that I recommend are CBT and DBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy focuses on changing the way you think and changing the way you feel. The professionals that work under this practice work with the understanding that your thoughts and what you believe in does influence your behavior. And because of that, if you could change your thoughts, let's say from harmful to positive and helpful, that will then ultimately change the way you behave. This means that you'll start taking actions that improve you and increase the level that you can take care of yourself. As for dialectical behavioral therapy, this is for those who struggle with emotional regulation, which could lead to struggles with personal relationships and keeping positive thought patterns. If you're constantly feeling emotionally unstable, the concern here is that you may feel the need to start using substances to cope. So if you've been struggling with your own mind-body connection, and because of that, you've been struggling with using substances to cope, that's where DBT comes into play. You want to start feeling better? Dialectical behavioral therapy is an option you should definitely consider. I know I just threw a lot of information at you. So to sum up this entire section in a short, bullet style format, how do you improve your mind-body connection? Yoga and meditation, along with CBT or DBT, are options you should consider. If you made it up to this point, let's answer one more question. What is the point of learning all of this? Remember, how you approach your health and your wellness on a daily basis hugely impacts the thoughts that go through your mind and the emotions you feel in your body. Think of your mind-body connection as something you should always devote time to maintain. Take breaks during the day to practice deep breathing, or just go out for a walk in nature and breathe in that fresh air. By finding the mindful activities that work for you, whether you're struggling mentally, recovering from an addiction, or even currently going through a treatment program right now. These activities will help you create a better life balance for yourself and improve your overall well-being. All right, I hope that this video helped you learn more about what the mind-body connection is. But before you go, I do want to make sure I say this one last thing. If you are someone that's currently looking for mental health support, or you're trying to find mental health resources like treatment programs or therapy, Sandstone Care is here to help. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, here at Sandstone, we offer treatment programs for teens and young adults who struggle with addiction, mental health, or substance abuse. So I guarantee you that contacting us, we can help lead you to getting the help that you're looking for. To get into contact with a Sandstone Care member right now, you can live chat them at sandstonecare.com or call them using the contact you see down below. By using this contact, you'll be talking with a real live person that will want to get to know you and your situation. So if you are looking for support, we are right here for you. If you have any other questions that you would like Sandstone Care to answer, just make sure to leave them in the comment section down below and we'll respond as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.